And it's like one of those tests the psychologist will give you. Like, hey, Sam, make what feet are to you. And like, the bigger the feet, daddy issues. Petite fish, mommy feet, mommy issues. Come on. Feetloaf. And welcome to THC TV with Big T. I am Big T, and we are back. We got a great episode this week. My favorite time of year, Halloween. And of course, I'm Charlie Brown. And listen, let's just get one thing out of the way. That bitch Linus was a complete cunt. Always fucking yelling at poor Charlie Brown, moving the football. That kid could have hurt his back. What a stupid bitch. Last week, we did 100 milligrams. I had nothing to do. I have a show tonight, so we're gonna do some Cali Honey, 50 milligrams. Just to take the edge off, you know? 100, I saw bouncing off the wall. 50, just enough. You know what I mean? It's like science. What do you know about science, Sam? I got an award once. Oh man, I love Halloween, Sam. I had some of my best moments in life is Halloween. As a big guy, you use less baby powder. You know what I mean? Like you can walk out of the house now and not have any heart and make it to dinner time. But this week we have a great episode, Feetloaf. For Halloween, a little spooky. It looks like 2 feet with the onions as the toenails and the fucking bones as the onions. It's pretty cool. We'll see how it goes, you know? TikTok let me down already with the chocolate donut episode. But listen, THC TV with Big T, medicated of course, Feetloaf. We got some fucking mashed potatoes with the Kerry Goals later. Watch, Sam, watch. You're gonna see an Irishman make mashed potatoes. You're like, oh, you be telling your friends like, oh, that famine was right. This motherfucker whipped them up. Let's go. Medicated of course. You know, just a couple eggs, a couple of breadcrumbs, some Worcestershire, fucking shells. Who gives a fuck, you know? I always liked as a kid, they're like, hey, take your candy home. Someone might have put a razor blade in the apple. I'm like, you think I'm stupid enough to take a fucking apple on Halloween? Like, yo, that kid deserves to die. There was a Snickers, but Timmy chose a Fuji crisp apple, you fucking shithead. Fucking, these fucking people. Like, it's Darwinism, right? Like, elimination by, like, let him go. You didn't realize there was fucking a razor blade in the s'mores bar, whatever, Mars bars, a little breadcrumbs. We went a little panko for texture, you know? Worcestershire. You know what it is, public school. A little thyme. Smells good already. Bunch of pepper. Some onion. I'm gonna add, you know what? Old school Italian secret. You add a little milk. They call for Nona's milk. It's not that time of the month for me, so I can't get any out. So we went 2%. Were you on a diet? No, there was no fucking whole milk. So I went the next level down, you fucking idiot. Making Feetloaf at 2 o'clock on a fucking Wednesday. What kind of fucking diet? And just ate edibles. What kind of diet is that? I'm done. You don't want to overmix it, but it feels so good. I don't drink anymore, so I don't get a chance to, you know, finger blast the fucking rhino anymore. And this is what it feels like. You don't want to mix it too much. It gets tough, you know? Smells good. You just want to make feet. Is that too big of a foot? Now for the toenails. I used to work in this pizzeria / like coffee shop. And this person called up and said there was toenails in the sauce on the pizza. And like it always stuck with me. And I asked the old lady, I'm like, why? Why would they, like how would they know it was toenails? Imagine you bite into your pizza and you got a piece of toenail. Like how did a toenail get in here? Like fucking Julio, clipping your toenails in the fucking kitchen again, guy? Then another guy would come in and complain that someone peed in the hand soap. And I was like, how did he know? She's like, he does it, that's his thing. She just dealt with it every week. All right, lady. You see it? TikTok trick. You put the damn paper towel here. Now all the sulfur from the fucking onion goes to that instead of your eyeball. TikTok just diagnosed me with ADHD. I'm sitting there, I'm getting all these videos, ADHD. I'm like, this is why I was hit as a kid. I go, I had all these symptoms. But it was all women, because my Instagram handle is Big Tits, Big Pics. It was just the summer here, my shirt's off, people walk by, just grab my tit on the boardwalk, like, hey, Big T. That's what they do over here, you know? So it hears me talk about tits all the time, started giving me women ADHD. So I have ADHD with tits. You know, and now it's teaching me, look, am I crying? Not because I have tits, because the onions, and look, it's working. And now you just, you know, cut the toenails according to your liking. We're gonna cover it in the oven for about a half hour, 40 minutes. Gonna make a glaze right after this. So with the seasoning and everything else, we'll hide it with the glaze. Let's go. Throw that in the oven, I'll get some water going. Make the glaze, mashed potatoes, Feetloaf. Happy Halloween. Medicated, of course. THC TV with Big T. We are back, let's go. The glaze can go any direction you really want, you know? Some brown sugar, ketchup, some more of that Worcestershire. It has that umami flavor that we're looking for. No, I have no idea what the fuck that means. It has earthiness. This is the best time to have a hot dog when you have a yellow shirt on. You can just eat it with no napkin. Like, hey, when can you get away with dropping mustard on your shirt? Like, when are you wearing a fucking yellow shirt, you know? Charlie Brown. Another pet peeve of mine, besides not having plus-size costumes, like, well, maybe it's not a fat person's holiday because you got to walk around, but they are giving out free food. You know what I mean? Like, so if he keeps his perimeter to just local stops, he could load up a fatso like myself. But like these costumes, like it's not perishable. You go, oh, Charlie Brown costume sold out. Let me know when you have it in February. You know what I mean? So I can wear it for fucking Black History Month. Charlie Brown, brother. Like, what are you, fucking stupid? You have one time a year to make money. Who's buying Charlie Brown for Black History Month? You know what I mean? Like, someone who got the holiday wrong? Like, you have 1 year to make money. You fucking idiot. Spray some chemicals on it. Now you have Charlie Brown for next year, you fucking dummies. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm using a knife to peel the potatoes. I'm the dummy. I know, shut up. But yeah, one year I was Ursula, and we were going to a party, and it was taking forever for them to paint the paint on my body. They broke out a roller instead of a paintbrush, like half the time. You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about, people working smart, not harder. But then it was my mom. I know a lot of people aren't gonna believe me. It was my mom's last New York City marathon. She ran it for like 25 years. I'm still up. Like my brother, I get home doing coke all night, paint all over my face. My brother's like, hey Tom, we're leaving in a half hour. So I'm in the shower trying to get all this paint off. I did the best I could. I'm at this after party for my mom's last New York City marathon. I'm talking to people, falling asleep at the bar. But when I'm falling asleep, there's purple eyeliner and purple shit on my eye. People are like, what the fuck is this guy cross-dressing? What is this? You know what I mean? Just a real disgrace. And my brother got a limo for my mom for the ride home, and I was still up, I was wrecked. Got into a fight with my sister. I was like, you never even passed the standardized test, you idiot. And fucking took a cab home by myself. I love you, Ma. There's more to that story, but we're already demonetized. Now, those potatoes boil. In the meantime, stick of butter, whole stick of butter, fuck it. What are you gonna do, three-quarters of a stick? At that point, you know what I mean? Like, you're with a prostitute, you don't have a condom on, you're already in that first pump. Might as well be pumped 700th, you know what I mean? Like, you're in. Why not do a whole stick of butter for the best mashed potatoes on the block? As an Irish person, put some respect in my name. But yo, I was at Big T's house. Mashed potatoes, top notch. Like, oh yeah, it makes sense. But famine, this, like, I'm just having fun on a Wednesday. Warm milk and butter, mashed potatoes, what the fuck? Like, do Irish people get respect? Tater tots? You fucking kidding me? Shred them into little, have you ever had a tater tot? I hate when I'm around white people that don't like tater tots. Like, all right, tell me you paid for your education without telling me you paid for your education. You know what I mean? Like, they always make fun of the guy. Ma, meatloaf! Oh, what a loser. You know, someone's cooking for him and he's not paying rent. You'd rather vote some shithead in, Zoran, instead of, and mock a guy living in his mom's basement instead of right? Like, how about go home? Like, instead of like, no, I want my stuff for free. Bushwick, Ridge, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how about go home and live in the basement and scream, Ma, meatloaf, like your favorite meal, chicken piccata, like whatever it is, right? Like it's his favorite meal. What is he supposed to scream, Mom? Hey, Mom, you have any Indian food? Like, who the fuck's screaming? Hey, chicken masala, Ma! Like, chicken ma. Like, what the fuck world are we living in, Sam? Fork tender? The fuck does that mean? It's that. Boom. It's old school, Sam. That's how we should do it. If you use a lot of butter in your cooking, you probably have some sort of herpes or coleslaw. Because you're just such a good cook. You get so much pussy that you get a coleslaw from using mad butter because everyone's just stroking you. Someone's blowing you after dessert, you know? And listen, since the meatloaf's not done, this is a beautiful consistency, you know? It's gonna get a little, it's gonna cool off a little, you know? Because obviously the other shit isn't done yet. So I want it, it's gonna be a little loose now as it sets. Look at that. Cocksucker at the coffee table in the middle of the night going to piss. Black and blue. We open there. Look at that. Pinky toe. That looks pretty. Just gonna coat that glaze on. Really cake this bitch on, you know? Like fucking Bob Ross. No, I was never good at painting. You, Sam? This kid, he was quiet. Turned out to be one of my good friends I grew up with, cousins from when I lived in Brooklyn. He would draw the best Nintendo characters. Obviously Mario this, but the most like level 12 random character. And I was like, he never took credit for him. So I was like, fuck it. I started telling everyone I drew him. Years later, he came to get some drugs from me. And he goes, hey, remember when we were younger? Why'd you take my paintings and say they were yours? I was like, because you weren't. You know, like, it's like a tree falling in the forest, idiot. Like, you had talent, kid. Someone needed to take the credit for it. Oh, I'm just really globbing this on right now, finishing in its touches. I want the look of blood, you know? We're gonna throw this bad boy in the oven. 10 minutes, Feetloaf. Medicated, of course. Man, what a happy Halloween. I love when the kids come. I don't even walk downstairs. I go to the terrace and I launch fucking mini Snickers at their head. They miss it. And the head just goes back. Like, oh, sorry, kid. Because you're not good at T-ball, you loser. Oh, man. Feetloaf. Feetloaf alert. Nothing like a Charlie Brown Christmas, going green, medicated of course, Feetloaf, the loaded mashed potatoes. By loaded, I just mean pounds of butter, right, Sam? We're gonna die tonight, who gives a fuck? Listen, knishes, latkes, we love potatoes over here. But listen, let's go, Feetloaf. A little drier than I would like, but tasty. Got a little more glaze. What an episode. Happy Halloween. Big T, Charlie Brown, Sam, Carly, Snoopy, the whole fucking nine. Fuck Linus. THC TV with Big T. Feetloaf. Medicated, of course. See you next week. Later.